We don't have anything for them for that.
All right, at least I know that.
Right, right.
Now,
I haven't got anything back.
so this might be good. I'll email him with that information, and maybe we can push Thank
Oh, yeah. I'm like a little kid. It's a nice treat. I usually do sugar free. Yeah, the sugar free. These are sugar free. Okay, so sugar free too. I love when you make love to. I don't do a lot of gum because I have acid reflux. And what I tend to do is bite my cheeks. I bite my cheeks and stuff too, but I can do. Oh my God. Well, I got that all the time. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's how it is. So it keeps me together. So I can have it. But it's also, it helps clean your teeth. So I'm like, I'll take it out of the acid. So that'll be a pain in the I got some more phone calls. I'm going to take a shot of diet. I can use it. Right. So you just happen. My sister's having something. She's not even big with it.
Doesn't matter when you do it. Like having your native toast. Like having your native toast.
I ain't gonna have mine away because I always make them.
I gotta get that. I do 1,000 more there.
I need you for a little
And you see, there's some people that don't have any.
I know, but they say sometimes if you take it, you might feel better.
It's only naturally. It's always mentally planning.
It depends on what.
Yes. Yes. I use it for steroids.
I think I'm starting to some of that.
You let them do what's on it for them, then it's like what's the next? Just so you know.
We'll talk. You can't do it right. Where's the
We'll have the city town clerk take the roll. Here.
Present. Present.
Present.
Here.
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 Here. Here. Here.
Present.
Santana,
Here.
Schuler.
Here.
Wilkie.
Present.
Manzo.
Here.
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 Tadlock.
Here.
Peter.
Present.
Morrison. Myers.
Here.
Hamilton.
Present.
Marshall.
Here.
Mark.
Present.
Hill.
Here.
Hickman.
Presente.
Wingate.
Presented.
Smith. Here.
A quorum has been established. We'll now have divine guidance in order from Board of Alders.
Thank you, Madam President. You may all be seated. Good evening, everyone. For tonight's divine guidance, I'm going to read a famous poem by Maya Angelou called A Pledge to Rescue Our Youth. Young women, young men of color, we add our voices to the voices of your ancestors who speak to you over ancient seas and across impossible mountaintops. Come up from the gloom of national neglect. You have already been paid for. Come out of the shadow of irrational prejudice. You owe no racial debt to history. The blood of our bodies and the prayers of our souls have bought you a future. Free from shame and bright beyond the telling of it. We pledge ourselves and our resources to seek for you. Clean and well-furnished schools, safe and non-threatening streets, employment which makes use of your talents, but not degrade your dignity. You are the best we have. You are all we have. You are what we have become. We pledge you our whole hearts from this day forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. I move approval of the journal of the February 5th, 2024 Board of Alders meeting.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion, are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes. Mr. Wood.
Thank you, Madam President. Under unanimous consent, I ask you to see item number 1 from Tax Collector Order of Tax Refunds, February 20, 2024.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Wood.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes. Mr. Wood.
Thank you, Madam President. Continue under unanimous consent, I ask you to see item number 2 from Alders Miller, Kubo, C. Smith, Vesta, Protecti, and Crespo, submitting an order of the Greater Board of Alders approving the rolling closure of James Street from Wilcox Street to Grand Avenue and Grand Avenue from James Street to Atwater Street on May 4, 2024, from approximately 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. to accommodate the Fairhaven Day Parade and Festival and approving the closure of Grand Avenue from Ferry Street to Atwater Street from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on May 4, 2024.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Wood.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise in support of the closure of the streets for Fairhaven Day. As you know, Fairhaven Day years ago was a big part of the community, and Alden Miller and myself brought it back last year. We had an estimate of 2,500 people, and we're expecting a lot more this year, so we would appreciate everyone's support.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes. Mr. Clerk.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent item number 3 from the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer submitting a request to approve the order concerning street closures from the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade on Sunday, March 10, 2024.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Jordan.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes. Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent of item number 4 from the Director of Health, submitting an order authorizing the mayor of New Haven to enter into a 1-year contract renewal with Worldwide Travel Staffing Incorporated for the period of July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025 for nursing services in the amount of $2,741,760 to execute, acknowledge, implement, and deliver any and all documents as may be considered necessary or appropriate with respect thereto.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, let's move on.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Under the SBC and the following items. 5, order concerning real property taxes of Sandy Alzarani, a motor vehicle tax account 51710 and 51699. 6, order concerning real property taxes of William Baldwin, a motor vehicle tax account 07681. 7, order concerning real property taxes of Shayla Carter, a motor vehicle tax account 58254. 8, order concerning real property taxes of Leslie Cohen, a motor vehicle tax account 791802, 692521, 840883, 82346, and 60499. 9, order concerning real property taxes of Arlene Crawford, on motor vehicle tax accounts 61947, 61850, and 62047. 10, order concerning real property taxes of Tashelle Fulcher, on motor vehicle tax accounts 68510, 69036, 69099, 69307, and 85463. 11, order concerning real property taxes of Luis Martinez Jr. on motor vehicle tax accounts 733047 and 733046. 12, order concerning real property taxes of Brianna Lloyd on motor vehicle tax accounts 87052, 79539, and 81144. 13, order concerning real property taxes of Kelly Nichols on motor vehicle tax accounts 85593, 88097, and 83756. 14, order concerning real property taxes of Zebby Pearson on motor vehicle tax accounts 89045 and 89046. 15, order concerning real property taxes of Nelson Santini on motor vehicle tax accounts 96071, 93790, 96084, 98279, 93791, 96085, 98280, and 96070. 16, order concerning real property taxes of Jennifer Santos on motor tax accounts 97980 and 97981. 17, order concerning real property taxes of Kalia Scott on motor vehicle tax account 99038. 18, order concerning real property taxes of Deshauna Tyson on motor vehicle tax accounts 104373, 95843, and 104956. 19, order concerning real property taxes of Elijah Tyson on motor vehicle tax accounts 102295 and 95631.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent on these items? Seeing none, let's majority.
I move these items, Madam President.
Second.
The items have been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam Chair, good evening. Items 5 to 19 are 50 residents that have fallen through difficult times and aren't able to pay their taxes in full, given the interest that has been accrued. Therefore, they are willing to pay all of the taxes, and we can help them by removing the interest. I asked them to do that, and we're able to do so this evening. We're able to recoup $8,312.81 worth of taxes, and I urge the support of this body. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item 20, A and B, public safety favorable. A, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the City of New Haven Mayor, Controller, or Budget Director to enter into a 3-year agreement with the National Institute for Criminal Justice Reform in the amount of $85,000 under the city's federal grant award from the Office of Justice Programs to advise various aspects of violence prevention operations in the city. B, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the City of New Haven Mayor, Controller, or Budget Director to enter into a 3-year agreement with the Connecticut Violence Intervention Program in the amount of $397,975.71. Project More in the amount of $901.64. Project Longevity in the amount of $292,041.86. The University of New Haven in the amount of $108,886, and 4CT in the amount of $485,946 to implement activities funded under federal grant award from the Office of Justice Programs.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent on these items?
Yes.
Second.
Items have been moved in second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Abstain.
So noted. The item passes. Ms. Ricky.
Thank you, Madam President. Under Communications, I note item 21. Under first readings, I note items 21 and 22. Bringing us to Livable City Initiative. Under Livable City Initiative, I move item number 23. From the Executive Director of Livable City Initiative, submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving 1, the disposition of 815 East Shore Parkway to the New Haven Port Authority for $430. 2, the disposition of 756 through 762 Congress Avenue to Congress Development LLC for $43,025.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Ms. Ricky.
Thank you, Madam President. Under second readings, I move items 24, A through C. City Services and Environmental Policy favorable. A, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the city to apply for and accept a grant from the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development in the amount of $999,000 and to partner with Ancora 265 South Orange Holding LLC to support the environmental remediation of the property located at 265 South Orange Street. B, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to sign a master municipal agreement for construction with the Connecticut Department of Transportation for a 10-year period. C, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to apply for and accept funding from the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, CTD, and sign any associated state agreements with contractors and other documents that may be desirable or necessary, including any subsequent amendments to agreements concerning the 2023 State Diesel Emissions Reduction Act, DERA, for the purchase of an electric street refuse vehicle.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. On Thursday, February 1st, 2024, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met and we would like to favorably recommend these items. For item A, the developer Ancora 265S Orange Holdings LLC has proposed to undertake the redevelopment of the 0.78 acre site located at 265 South Orange Street, a portion of the former New Haven Coliseum site, into a 277,435 square foot life science and technology office building. This project will require, prior to commencing construction, the excavation and off-site disposal of contaminated soil currently at this site. The developer has estimated that the remediation will cost approximately $999,000, and the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development, DECO, offers municipalities funding through its municipal brownfield remediation grant program to address such purposes. So the approval of the Board of Alders to apply for and accept this grant from the source at DECA will allow the city to partner with the developer to perform the remediation so this project can proceed. And I urge my colleagues to support it. Item number 2, the approval of the master municipal agreement allows the Connecticut DOT and the city of New Haven to continue to use a set of standardized requirements for funding construction projects without having to subject the entirety of the agreement to extensive review periods for each project. So I urge my colleagues to support this item as well. And item number 3 is the Office of Climate and Sustainability will apply for grant funding under DERA. With DERA funding and a federal incentive payment of $40,000, the city can pilot an all-electric refuse vehicle at the cost comparable to a new diesel vehicle. The increased upfront cost of roughly $20,000 will be recouped in the near term through increased operational costs such as reduced maintenance and fuel expenses. In the long term, in addition to the reduction in air pollution, the city will realize significant operational savings, and I urge my colleagues to support this item as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 25, community development favorable. Resolution of the Board of Alders authorizing the city to apply for and accept a grant from the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development in the amount of $995,600 and to partner with 10 Liberty Street Owners LLC to support the demolition and abatement of the building located at 10 Liberty Street.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from board.
Thank you, Madam President. On Wednesday, January 31st. Thank you, Madam President. On Wednesday, January 31st, 2024, the Community Development Committee met, and we would like to favorably support the city to apply for and accept a grant from the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development in the amount of $995,600.00, and to partner with 10 Liberty Street Owners LLC to support the demolition and abatement of the buildings located at 10 Liberty Street. We heard from the City Economics Development Administration, along with the developers of the site. The current site will ultimately be replaced with 140,000 square feet and would have 150 units of affordable housing development after demolition and remediation of the site. We ask for your support to have the city apply and accept this grant. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to suspend section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct their business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. On unanimous consent, I ask you to see in item number 26, order concerning real property taxes of Simon Williams on motor vehicle tax accounts 107145 and 107869.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, let's move on.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam President, I ask that for this constituent, the same thing applies. We're able to forgive the interest, able to pay the taxes in full, bringing it up to $370.43 at purchase point. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Continue under our suspension agenda. I know communication number 27, and I move to close suspension of section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct their business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? And before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, I am going to ask everyone to stand with me for a moment of silence for Alder Murphy's mother-in-law, Alder Turtle's uncle, former staffer Mike A. Hausman, 2 city staffers, Jim Acuzo and Robert Ellis. Thank you. Our prayers are with all of you and all of your families. And are there any more points for members? I call on order for Ward 27.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to thank you for acknowledging my uncle and taking that moment of silence for him. I just wanted to say something about him. He served in Vietnam in the Air Force, and he was a surgeon assistant. And I can't imagine the things that he saw during that time, but when he came back to the States, during his later years, he spent a lot of time working with the vets at the VA hospital in West Haven. And I just wanted to say that I'm really proud to have been his nephew. Thank you, Madam President.
Are there any more points of purchase? And none, a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second. Aye.
We are adjourned. Can I please see orders from Board 21, 11, 8, 14, and Nicole, please?
Yeah.